Don't be shy, 'cause life won't bring you down too far.
This is Coogan Cassius for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Fight camp, fight day, week 3, joined by Zelfa. Is that it, mate?
Yes.
Uncle Pat. Shabba ranks there. And Wayne, you alright?
I'm good.
All good, all nicely socially distanced here. Yeah, fight day. Just a quick catch up. I know you did an interview with Umar the other day, but yeah, how are you feeling ahead of this clash with Eric Donovan tonight?
I'm feeling very good, relaxed, just ready. I'm excited to put on a performance. I'll get a new belt, put it in my mum's living room. I'm ready to put on a performance.
So you haven't been in action since October, so a good 10 months out, and obviously you're announced as a matchroom signing a few months ago now, so you must have been just get me out, let me...
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he said May, I was like, yeah, I'm buzzing, and then because of this COVID and whatever, I was just a bit disappointed, but anxious, being in the gym, saying to people, yo, I'm gonna fight, you know, people oh, you're not gonna fight, this, that, the other. So when it's fight camp come along, I was saying to my manager, look, I want to be on it straight away, I'm ready, I've been training, whenever the fights are, let me know, and you know what I mean.
How are you, Pat?
Well, I'm good, thanks.
Oh, good, mate. Pat, I always ask people this. I don't know, it's always baffled me why people wear sunglasses indoors. Everyone might have their own reasons for it. I was wondering if you had your own reason why you wear sunglasses indoors.
Not really, just that I brought them down and just me.
Is it because your eyes are telling a different story?
No, I just don't like to look at your face. I don't want you to know what I'm
That's a
thinking.
bit harsh. That's a bit harsh.
If I take these glasses off, these eyes will tell a story then you might want to do this interview, so let's stick to the path.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I don't think that was very nice, Pat, to be honest. How are you anyway? We'll move past that.
Okay.
All good?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
How's Zelfa been looking, obviously, in the build-up to this?
It's been absolutely brilliant. I mean, you know, the 10 months out, really, it's not been much to him. He's been sparring a lot. We've always had him in tip top, and he's like a duck to water. He takes to the occasions really well. So, and to be fighting someone like Donovan, you know, he's undefeated. We're not going to take nothing away from him. We prepare for him the same way we would prepare for anyone fighting for the world title. We'd always prepare at the highest of levels for anybody. And the best thing about us as a team, as a camp, we always give our opponents the greatest of respect. We never look past them, and we never think that taken lightly. We just prepare the correct way, as we would do for anybody.
Wayne, interesting challenge for Zelfa with Eric Donovan tonight.
Well, yeah, it is, but Eric Donovan, he hasn't boxed no one. All his amateur pedigree, that was 4 years ago. But as I say, he's an undefeated fighter, but Pat just wrapped it all up there. Do you know what I mean? And he's scared, man. That's the way I see him. So I mean, it's too big of a occasion for him. That's why I see it. I mean,
do you agree with that, Zelfa?
In my head, no. He's there to take what's mine, and he's trying to take my position in life. And I've got a lot of things going for me right now. You know, having a baby and whatnot. So it's nah. In my head, he's trying to take what's mine. He's like me. He's fast as me, strong as me. So I'm there just to do a job in him. You know, obviously my codees around me, they pick up on different things where what I'm not looking at. I'm just looking at this guy. He's got a target in his head, and I'm just gonna take it. So, you know, I'm not thinking that kind of way. You know, but obviously, they say 6 eyes are better than 2 out there. So I'm not gonna carry with that mentality in my head. I'm just gonna go through there like you try to take what's mine.
Did you refer to Pat and Wayne as your codees?
What codees? Yeah, what codees?
Okay. Interesting terminology.
I think it was you with the glasses made me think that was what you call it.
What have you made of this whole set up for fight camp? Because it is kind of a weird situation for everyone, and notably the fighters, to be in this environment where you are kind of locked in this environment? You can't just go for walks outside.
Exactly why I said Cody's.
Yeah. All right.
Why I said Cody's,
I was just looking at Pat and thinking of something else. That's what I was.
All right. Nah, it's a mad experience, but I'm happy I'm doing it. So years down the line, when we talk about the pandemic and whatever, like, yeah, I boxed. I had to stay in the room, couldn't go out. I had to order food to the room and whatever, So it's something that I can just say I've done, but it's the experience that fighters should. If you're a real fighter and you're not where to fight, it's a good experience to do.
So I'll let you in on something. So when they were kind of doing the fight week listing, so they made a kind of list of people, not an actual list, but just like a mental list of people that may prove awkward to be in the first day of the quarantine, where you have to come into your room, stay in your room and wait for your result. So I'm not naming names, but Pat was one of the people they were concerned about not staying in his room.
You know what, they're right. You had every reason to be, because I'm not in jail. Yeah, and I'm definitely not going to be restricted to refine what I can and can't do. And if it wasn't about Zelfa, I'll tell you this now, there's no fucking way I'd be sitting here. It's not about me. I will not be having nobody telling me what to do, where I can go out. Nah, come on, mate. I'm as free as a fucking bird. You're crazy.
But just following protocol, I know, it's just for the safety of people, if it's a thing.
I don't live by rules and regulations, never have done, I won't do, okay? And to be refined and to be restricted, like I just said, the way I take my head out of this is just look at it and say, you know what? It's about Zelfa, that's it. I'm here for that reason and that purpose only. But as far as being, listen, I won't ask for anything that I can't already get, because it's a good job Wayne's got this here, Zelfa's got that there, because anyhow I had to go to the shop, I'll go to the shop. That's it. It's plain and simple. But luckily, I don't need nothing.
Okay.
I'm happy with everything that we've got.
I'd rather get someone outside, because this is my area, not Manchester, by the way, just if you need reminding about that. I could always get you something, like, just ring up one of my people, they'll bring you what you need.
Come off now. You couldn't get me anything that I couldn't already get, because you know what?
I could get it quicker than you, though.
No, you couldn't.
Yes, I could.
I just made a phone call.
Listen, I could get something here quicker than you. I don't care what it is.
You want to bet?
No, because you just walk out and get it yourself. So
there you go.
So all right.
There you go.
I'm on about outside help, but anyway.
Nah.
But a few hours away now, Pat. This has been a bit of a strange setup here, though, hasn't it? But it's been good.
Yeah, it's been good. I can't complain. Like I said, I'm here for Zelfa. Zelfa's to, he's got another belt here. And for us to fight for another belt, it's all new again, kind of thing. This is like fighting for the world title. It's like, wow, it's an exciting time for him. And to come up against, I slightly think a bit different from Wayne on that path of this Donovan guy, because if I had that mentality, we wouldn't even work as hard as we worked. I'm not overlooking him. Look, as far as some people, you can't look at someone and say a situation makes us person. Do you know what I mean? I think some people can take to it when them lights are on him, when he's in there, he knows it's his time. This is an opportunity for Donovan. He's thinking, what could happen if I beat someone like Zelfa? Where could he be? It will excel his career. Yeah, and like Zelfa says, he's got a kid on the way. He's got things that someone's coming to take something off him, and he's prepared for that. So he's not prepared for it lightly. He's prepared for it great. He's physically and mentally. I mean, come on, we've had a lot of uphill things in this camp. It's been really hard. Yeah, because I don't take these kind of things lightly, me. And he's back living with his Uncle Pat. So can you imagine what that's going to be like? It's worse than being in this place.
Hence why I didn't want to go to the next in the bed. I'm here chilling.
So that's why he's probably classing me as his Code D. He just sits in his cell.
Literally.
Literally.
Is Pat going to be like godfather to your child? Has that not been discussed yet?
Everyone, already in my family be godfathers to the child, man. All the males in the family and whatever. So.
Great answer.
I'll tell you what, Pat, you could be godfather to my child if you want.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. What?
Yo, Cuban the Christmas.
He said it on camera anyway.
Yeah, he said it.
I said you could be, I didn't say you are. Now, to be fair though, I need someone a bit more local, because my daughter like gets into a bit of ag, which I hope she doesn't, and rings you, and you're in Manchester, yeah,
and I'll just ring someone who's in Tottenham.
that's still 40 minutes away. Anything can
and then
happen.
someone from Tottenham will ring someone who's close to. You know what I mean? It just goes round.
I know you spoke about this the other day, about because you're one of the few fighters over the years who's kind of gone from the two top promotional stables in the country, but I just still think it's still mad that Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren have now had a phone call conversation. Do you not think that's mad?
It's a bit mad, like, you know, this is what happens when there's obviously a pandemic and fighters and whatever. You know, I've seen a little post of what they've done and whatever, but it's just, you know, business is business, man. You don't have, as long as it makes sense and it's a good business show. You know what I mean?
And Pat, you know both promoters. It's good that they're kind of conversing, isn't it?
I think it's great. I mean, I think between the two of them, they can do a lot. To me, I mean, no disrespect to it. I don't know Hedy like I know Frank, and I've got a long-term relationship with Frank, which he was my promoter back in the day, and you know, he got me my world title fight, and you know, he's opened the doors with us for. I've got Lyndon Harper there, Zelfa started there. So, I mean, I think it's absolutely great for boxing if to have two of the biggest promoters coming to work together, because it's what boxing really needs. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, it makes a lot of sense in that many ways.
Wayne, anything to add on that?
Just seconds what Pat said. It makes sense for the public, because the public want to see big fights, and the two big promoters can bring it together, innit? Two biggest fights. When we get let out of this cat-deep prison, we see big fights, innit? You get me?
Shout out the Holiday Inn. Yeah.
Holiday Inn thing. Nah, it's been good, yeah. The way they've done it's been good. We get this brought to us every day in our paper bag. We get our dinner planked outside. We get our tea planked outside. Plastic, knives and forks.
It's the way of the world now.
We're allowed in and out.
Can I just say something?
The
I'm telling you
hotel.
from Liverpool, can't you? that makes him fucking happy, mate. Come on. You know, plastic bags.
What
Plastic
more do you want? What more do you want here?
Okay, yeah.
What more do you want? List me 3 things that you could do. Actually, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, actually. But it's been. I think it's good here. I do think it's good here.
It's a good bond, like, you know, if you're around people that you love and you trust, and you know it's good. It's a bond. There's no awkwardness. It's just like
there is awkwardness. You see me when I have a fight. I like to go for a walk.
Yeah.
I like to go for a long walk.
Yeah.
And here, I walked around the field as big as this. Yeah. And it's like saying, look, he's happy. That's all that matters. Me, I'm like, why have we even come out? I'm on the treadmill every fucking day. Just to get some physical exercise. This is not good. Mentally, it's like, he lives it already. When he's at home, all he doesn't go out, he stays in his room, he goes for a run, he comes back, and that's it, he's refined to that confined space, he's used to that. Where Uncle Pat's a bit different. I don't confine like that. Do you know what I mean? And so to be here and to be restricted, you know what I mean, I've got these two, that's about it. But like I said, I'm here on the job. I'm here on the business. As soon as they finish that business, my car's packed, I'm on the way home. Simple.
Fair enough. Right, I'm going to let you get on with your day because you're hours away from your fight with Eric Donovan. So wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
And hopefully we'll grab a word with you
after the fight before
Pat bundles you in your car and takes you up the M1.
His bag of
I'm getting packed in a bit of me, mate.
You have unlocked the door, haven't you, Patrick?
Nah. As soon as that camera goes up, then it's like me and you've got a lot of sports.
Do you know what? I'm being serious, yeah. Do you know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to go now, yeah. But I'm going to do the sensible thing, right? If you could just thanks, Zelfa.
Nah, it's cool.
Appreciate it, mate.
You won't turn that camera.
No, what? Hold on a minute.
You won't turn that camera.
Hold on.
It's good to got me caught on camera. This, you know what? Fuck it. This is getting
No,
caught on camera.
hold on a minute, mate. Hold on, mate. No, Pat!
Someone call 911.
Pat, what have you done?